This is the story of the time I bought a fake iPhone. About a year ago, I really wanted to buy an iPhone 6S. So I did what any smart person would do and jumped straight on eBay to start looking for the cheapest deal that I could get. I found one that had great reviews and was cheap enough for me to buy. I was stoked because this was the first phone that I was able to buy with my own money. The phone was coming from Sydney to Newcastle and I was so hyped for it to arrive. Then, on Wednesday, the 29th of November, the phone arrived. Now there are a few things that I really should have noticed when I unboxed the phone. For starters, the box that the phone came in was scratched and old, meaning that the box had been used before. Then, on the side of the box where it has written iPhone 6S, the IPH was placed lower than the actual text, which I really should have noticed but somehow didn't. And the last thing was the fact that there were air bubbles on the protective film around the phone, meaning that it had been peeled off before. These were three signs that should have showed me instantly that the phone maybe wasn't the real deal. I used the phone for about a week and a bit, but then I realised something was up. As I've been setting up the phone, I've come up with a few issues, and so I restarted it. So I've got my normal hello that we normally get. That still comes up, so we press the home button, and as you can see, the difference between this brightness, I'll darken this a little bit. The difference between the brightness of that phone on the left and the phone on the right is ridiculous. And when I try set it up, it just fails to be set up now. So after all this, I was like, stuff it. Let's just take this phone into Apple. To be able to get a Genius Bar appointment these days, you need to do a diagnostic online with Apple for some reason. So I did a diagnostic with the phone and it came back saying the light sensor was failed, which I was like, great, that must be why the phone's so dim and why it doesn't, I don't know, why there's some other issues. So I take it in and I hand over the phone and the lady says, I'll take it out back and we'll have a look. We'll have a look what's going on with the light sensor, see if we can replace it, see how much it's going to cost you, so on. I'm thinking, sweet, I'm going to get a new iPhone, this is going to be brand new, I'm going to come out and she's going to be like, alright, here's a new iPhone, I'm going to sick, go home, no more problems. That's not what happened. She comes out and she says, there are a few issues with this phone. For starters, the light sensor within the phone is inexistent, meaning that the reason it was failing is because it's not even there. The second reason is the camera may not even be real. Because the light sensor is a part of the camera interface, the camera that's in the phone might not be an Apple camera. The display in the phone might not be Apple, hindering why it wasn't as bright as the other displays. And the battery within the phone may not be Apple as well. Which explains why whenever I would go into the batteries thing, it would not communicate with the statistics properly, it would just show me the percentage. So all this stuff was starting to make sense. So I said to the lady, I'll take my phone back and I'm going to return it to the people I bought it from. So I reached out to eBay and the person I bought it from, and eBay were very cooperative in making the whole process smooth and making sure that the people gave me my money back and were letting me return the product that was fake. I was able to return the phone, get all my money back, no issues, and now I'm able to say that I bought a fake iPhone on eBay. With a story like this, you always learn something, and what I learned is when you're buying something online, you'll never know that it's 100% what you ordered until it is in your hand.